What is up, everybody? It is Lawrence again, and it has been a little of a hiatus for me because I have been out of the country in Playa del Carmen and Tulum in Mexico, and I was working from home there, had an amazing time, but now I'm back in New York City. I'm back to bring you guys better reviews with 4K. Actually, I decided to only shoot in 1080, but with 1080p is what we're working with. Today, we have a very interesting sneaker and concept. I am not sponsored by this brand. I don't know who they are. I literally just signed up because they served me an ad on Instagram. What they is a subscription site, and from the subscription site, their whole idea is you pay $100 per year, and that allows you access to buy goods off Italic. And Italic, basically, their whole idea is they're going to design designer-type goods, and they're going to construct them at the factories that make other luxury goods. So a good example for today is the shoe that I'm about to review by Italic, designed by Italic, is actually made in the same factory as common projects. That's crazy. We'll see if the materials and everything are great. I haven't seen the shoe yet. It's still in its nice little box here that says made for Italic. And this is all for a whopping $75. So even if the shoe is honestly not that great compared to a common project or whatever else, I have a feeling at $75, if it even comes like halfway there, it might be worth the price, because a common project's $400 and at least like $3 something when you're looking at it from a sales perspective. So this might be a great thing, but I haven't unboxed it yet. This is not the full review, but I'll give you my initial impressions. And I also received this card. It says, "Welcome to Better Retail," and in the very front, and on the back it says, "Our mission is to reinvent the luxury supply chain to benefit consumers and manufacturers while avoiding waste. That's why we pass on the fancy custom packaging you'll often see from other brands. You don't have to pay for it, and neither does the planet." So I'm going to leave a link below with my referral code. This is, like I said, not a sponsored video, but if you guys are going to sign up anyway, you might as well utilize my code so I get some credit for it, which would be awesome. And if Italic is listening, I'm more than happy to be a shill for your goods if you guys would have me. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the unboxing. So let's start with the box. This box feels really, really hefty. It actually is probably nicer than some of the luxury boxes that I've seen in the past. So pulling this out, this is the sneaker. There's not much here. I do not currently see, there might be, no there isn't. There is no kind of dust bag that comes with it. So that's something that comes with a lot of luxury sneakers, not all of them though. And a lot of times it comes with extra laces. So we'll see if any of that stuff's in here. Get this out. And here it is. This is the, what do they call this? This is the Cadence Sneaker done in graphite. And right out of the box, I will say one thing. It is definitely lighter than I expected. The common projects that I have are relatively heavyweight. They are not lightweight shoes. And this Italic actually feels a lot lighter weight, which I don't think is a bad thing. One of my major complaints about the common projects is how heavy they actually are. What I'm noticing right away, and this was something I was hoping would be the case, but it's not. This is a sole, and in the middle it says made for Italic, as opposed to the Margam outsole. I don't know how well this is going to hold up over time, but I can tell you that it doesn't seem as heavyweight of a rubber, and because of that it might not last as long. But remember, it's $400 versus $75. But then I think overall the shape looks good. It's somewhere between a Stan Smith. It definitely is sleeker than a Stan Smith, and it has less bulbous of a front than your typical Stan Smith. But it is not exactly as streamlined as a common project would be. It's also significantly higher in terms of height, where the upper is. So it has that less of a sleek look, and it's much more wide instead of narrow. I'm definitely going to be wearing it for a while before showing you guys a full review, just because I feel like it is one of those sneakers that you obviously know what the style is, but whether or not it's worth it and whether or not it's better at $75 is the most important thing. The leather insole has made for Italic done. It's embossed and imprinted in there. And overall, it seems pretty good. Just for your small feet gang out there, I am also a small footer, and I normally wear about a 7 or 39/40 in common projects, and this is a size 8 in women's. I think the smallest size for men on the Italic website is a size 8 in men's, which is going to be too big. And so I got both a size 8 and 9 in women's, and it is a unisex shoe, so it doesn't really matter. and we'll see if this fits really, really well. But for the most part, I'm impressed by the leather so far. It feels good. I would say great. It's not buttery, but it's, I don't know, like this feels better than a Stan Smith for sure. And that's as expensive, if not more expensive than I think the $75 here. So we'll see where this goes. This is my first impressions. If you guys have any questions about the Italic brand, hopefully I can help answer them down below. If you guys are interested in the in joining the subscription, definitely hit the link that's in my description as well. And you'll be able to see if there's any goods that you want to buy there, and obviously make the choice whether or not you think it's worth it. For me, $100 subscription on this alone, so this might be worth $175 when I compare it to Greats, as well as other brands like Koyo. And if it's worth that much at $75 versus their $175 or $200 plus for their type of sneakers, you're already saving money off the first purchase. But until next time, woof, peace.